A minivan sits in the middle of the westbound 401 collectors at Dixie, totaled. Christmas presents scattered beside it. Police say 8 people were rammed from behind by a Hummer. The rear crushed.
It looks like the Hummer almost went right up over top of that rear corner.
That's where 7-year-old Jacob Favila of Ajax was strapped in.
It's a tragic one. A 7-year-old boy has been pronounced deceased as a result of this collision.
He was one in a set of twins. Adding to that family's devastation, police say the driver of that Hummer took off. The vehicle soon found abandoned in a Dixie Road parking lot. So far, the driver has yet to be found. Running from the scene of such a devastating crash can almost seem unfathomable, but it happens far too often.
Sometimes just simply because they panic and they don't want an interaction with the police. Sometimes they run because they've been drinking. Sometimes there's other criminal charges involved.
As of November 30th, 2012, there had been 8,040 fail-to-remain collisions in Toronto last year. Sometimes it's car on car, sometimes car on pedestrian, sometimes car on property. It was a little more than a month ago when Constable Clint Stibbe found himself at a similar scene with a cyclist killed.
At Lansdowne and Davenport, that individual currently is facing charges before the court. It's something that may not have happened had they remained on scene.
Leaving the scene only adds more charges for the suspect to face when they're eventually caught.
Charges under the Highway Traffic Act, such as failing to remain at the scene of a collision, under the Criminal Code, failing to stop, and depending on what kind of injury or death may be involved with the collision, you can be charged.
The OPP is hoping the suspect here will do the right thing.
Eventually, we're going to come out and get you, so, turn yourself in.
Meanwhile, what should have been a period of happiness has been transformed into a time of sorrow for the 7 survivors. They'll be reminded of this every year around the holidays, if not every day. Mark Carcassole, Global News.